How to lose those stubborn pounds without dieting or exercising. Have you tried a number of diets and failed? Maybe even tried some exercise only to find you lose a little weight, but it comes straight back again. Well, don't worry, there's a reason for that, and in this video I'll explain why it happens and how to combat it. Stress is not just a mental reaction but a physical condition. When placed under stress, your body will produce adrenaline. It also produces a hormone called cortisol. This hormone is responsible for pumping energy in the form of sugar into the body to fuel the adrenaline rush. Stress is then a natural bodily function designed to help keep us alive and reactive to things going on in the world. Unfortunately, there is then a negative byproduct if you're not using this energy. Stress in the modern world often takes the form of money worries, issues in the office, family problems, and much more. The extra blood sugar that's being released has nowhere to go except settled around your stomach to be used later as fat. Because of this, many people are keeping or gaining weight without even realizing it. Of course, there are other factors, but stress is one that very few people talk about. Stress, however, needs to be controlled and fought against, just as you would with an unhealthy diet. It may be the one thing stopping you from losing those pounds that you so desperately want to. Stress and anxiety is in fact a double-edged sword. Not only does it produce the excess blood sugars that turn to fat, but it also encourages you to use food as a comfort tool. You might tuck into chocolate or fast food for that instant hit that is the culinary equivalent of a warm hug from a loved one. Eating these foods that are bad for you when you're stressed doesn't mean you're weak-minded. You're just following your biological programming. Tests on rats have shown that under stress, organisms naturally engage in pleasure-seeking behavior, in particular high-calorie food. Other tests have shown that men who only manage to get 4 hours sleep a night have on average a 37% higher level of cortisol, that's the hormone that's responsible for energy, than those who get a full 8 hours. And what is one of the biggest reasons for lack of sleep? That's right, stress. On top of that, it's imperative you get a good night's sleep when you're trying to shed those pounds, because a deep sleep leads to higher secretions of a naturally occurring hormone called human growth hormone. This protects your muscle mass, and it's muscle that helps to maintain a steady burning metabolism. We're not talking bodybuilder type muscle here either, just the natural kind we all have. Of course, if you're already stressed, the chances are you're not getting enough sleep and are so caught up in a vicious circle that's affecting your weight loss. Going to your doctors to ask about prescriptive sleeping tablets is one option, but that should be used alongside a healthy lifestyle, not in place of one. Fortunately, despite stress being the silent diet killer, there are some easy ways to fight it. Firstly, with a little bit of exercise, you can help yourself get an easier night's sleep, which would kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Just a brisk walk every day will be enough for your body to fall to sleep naturally at the end of the day. A good breakfast is also associated with reduced stress levels. Skipping breakfast is just asking for trouble and will actually have a negative effect on your weight loss. You need to eat breakfast to fuel your energy resources. This will also manage your cortisol levels. Cereal is especially good at this. Fish, although not to everyone's liking, is another food that should be added to your diet to reduce stress and therefore help weight loss. Oily fish particularly are high in omega-3. A tin of boneless sardines costs little and is delicious on toast. This alone contains a week's worth of omega-3, which is great for your diet plan. Finally, learn to accept stress and use it. In other words, make stress work for you. We all need a little stress to keep us on our toes, and in this day and age, it's everywhere. The trick is to put things into perspective and ask yourself, are things really that bad? There are sick children and sadness across the world, and often we let everyday things stress us out needlessly. Remember, combating stress with a healthy diet could just be the miracle weight loss plan you've been looking for. For more information on losing weight naturally and a free trial of a natural weight loss product, visit www.ultraweightlossnow.com.